Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. I'm having a little tea in my Hive swag mug, my wonderful blockchain that I love very much. I was doing some editing as well as some clerical stuff behind the scenes, and I found this video in my archives that I wanted to share with you guys today. It was previously recorded, I think, about a few weeks ago, and it talks about raising your energy frequency. Now, this affects us physically, mentally, and spiritually, whether we're conscious of it or not. Energy is strong, it's unbreakable, it changes forms. We're made up of energy, and so is everything we see and touch. The interesting thing is, there are ways to raise your frequency so you attract more positive things into your life, as well as have a more productive and better flowing day. And it really helps when you get into those habits. So in this video, which goes right into it, I basically talk about a few ways to be able to do that and how to retrain your thought process on how to raise your frequency when you're not quite that high. And I'm not talking about high about marijuana or drugs, just so you guys know. It's more about just raising your energy. So I hope you guys like it. It's something a little esoteric today. So enjoy it, and I will see you guys on Monday for Mindful Monday. So let's get into the video. Cue the music. Keeping your vibration at a higher state daily can be through many things. First of all, meditation is a very, very important thing. I will be first to admit I'm not always good at doing this. I've learned processing through it. I always thought there had to be one way of meditating. So I had to sit down and close my eyes and go, and chant. And honestly, I had no idea. And I've done different types of meditation, and I usually do better with shorter ones because if it's any more than 10 minutes, I start getting tired and start getting sleepy. I start falling asleep. So it's kind of counterproductive. Or I get fidgety and I get bored, and it's just how I am. So if I do 10 minutes or under, I feel good. I feel like I reset myself, my mood and my energy, and I'm raring to go. I also found out that there are different ways to meditate. So you don't just have to sit in a chair and go, for 10 minutes. If you want to, that's fine. Do what works for you. But for some people, it might be a bike ride. They'll go out on their bike and they'll um, go for like a 15-minute ride, and they'll really be in the zone. They'll be able to process their thoughts, enjoy the nature, enjoy the scenery, and really get some fresh air and really feel rejuvenated. And that's their form of meditation. Others will journal. Sometimes I'll do a free write, which I'm way overdue for. And it puts me in the zone. I get my feelings out, my emotions out, process through some thoughts that maybe I didn't even realize I was dealing with. And after every time I write, I feel so much better, so much clearer in my thinking, and I feel lighter in my heart space. Also, there's some other people who express it through art. They'll do it through painting, or music, or even I've noticed even people who work with animals, who volunteer at shelters and just work with how beautiful animals are. And it's really interesting. It really depends on you. So if you feel like you're not a person who meditates, believe me, I was one of them for quite some time. I was always curious, but I really just didn't feel grounded enough to be able to do it. And sometimes I will meditate in the old fashioned way if I'm drawn to it. Other times I'll write. And believe it or not, sometimes I'll just turn on the video cam and do it. And I'll just turn on the video cam and do it. And that's the part you don't see. But sometimes just talking, like I'm talking to a friend, it helps. And There is no right or wrong way to do it. So if you incorporate a little meditation, even if it's 10 minutes a day, you'll feel so much better and so much clearer. The next one is really interesting because I think it really, really applies to content creators, both on the Hive and YouTube and library, and pretty much anybody who creates content in general. When we create content, we are in the flow. We are at a higher energy vibration automatically. Through our creativity and our content, we're adding value to the world. We're imagining a better version of our world. And it's really, really important to remember this, because when you're putting out good content that you know that adds value to the world, you are at a high energy vibration. If it's adding value to the world, you're adding value for yourself as well, which raises your vibration. And it's really fascinating because I did not realize this until this hit me, that that was a way to do it. And that is why I feel happy when I do my videos. I hope they provide value, and it really helps me feel lighter. I notice I attract more positive things in my life. It's really, really an interesting process. So really, all in all, it's a win-win situation. The universe helps you when you get out of your own way. Um, it's pretty awesome revelation. So when we add value to the world and we show that we're more than just this pandemic, we're more than just politics, we're more than just the hate and the greed and the idiocy that we see every day, that we are showing up for ourselves and showing up for others and providing that value and that compassion for one another, that will raise all of our vibrations in that flow. So that's really super important. And it also helps you feel valuable in this world because you know you are here for a purpose. And if you haven't discovered that purpose, don't worry, you will. Try different things. And this leads to my next one, taking chances. When we stay stuck in our box and we are afraid, which is a lower vibrational state, we become stuck, or what we believe to be stuck. I notice when I attach myself to the meaning, oh, I'm stuck. Oh my God, I'm just stuck. That's it. I can't get this content done, or I can't do this. All the self-negative talk starts coming in. I remain stuck because I believe I'm stuck. But when we shift our belief into, okay, this is just a temporary situation, let's try something new. And usually when I am in that stuck situation, I do need to switch it up. Even if it's just a little bit, like changing my intro to my videos or doing a different type of genre. Like I did yesterday, I did a gaming video, which I never do. But when you let go of the identity that you attach yourself to, you can go out of your comfort zone and not be afraid. Step out on fears. Oh my God. Also, when you get interrupted in your flow, don't get frustrated. It's easier said than done. But I've noticed that when I don't stress about it, I just go with the flow a little bit more and just accept it and then move past it, the flow remains. That was another thing. When I was stuck, supposedly stuck, I would resist against everything. It was like a domino effect. So if I felt like I was getting into the flow and something interrupted me, and I would get pissed and be like, "Oh God, there goes my flow," because I believed that. And now I know I can stay in the flow. Yes, I'll probably just get interrupted again, but it's for a good reason. Side note. But I've noticed that I don't get so flustered and I stay in that flow. Now, none of this is 100%, of course, but it does help you have more of these high vibrational moments. And it really helps, especially when you're creating content. So it was weird revelations I've been having the past few days. And he's going to interrupt again. So be right back. And lastly, but not least, staying consistent is also very important. Staying consistent with the meditation, creating valuable content, affirming our value that we put into the world. When you are aligned to your mission or to your purpose, such as content creation, it doesn't have to be just that, but using that as an example, you start feeling your vibration go up. Also, in connection with all of these things, when you let go of certain things, especially of things that no longer serve you or of any outcomes you commit to yourself or any expectations you have of an outcome or how it should look, when you let go of all these things, it's amazing how much your vibration will go up automatically. And it's kind of like a bob in the water. When someone puts their hand and holds down the bob in the water, it feels heavy, it feels dense, it feels almost lethargic, like you can't move, and it's just so hard to do everything. But when you let go of the bob and it springs back up, it's lighter, it's flowing, and the vibration goes up. So that's just to kind of use an analogy. You can feel it in your physical body, whether you're at a higher vibration or not. It's just a lot of us aren't consciously aware of it. And it's interesting because our health is connected with that as well. If we tell ourselves that we're getting sick, regardless if we're getting a cold or something like that, and we stay stuck in that mentality, telling ourselves, oh, I'm going to get sick. Oh, okay. Now I need to prepare because I'm getting the sniffles. I'm not feeling good. Oh, I'm going to start feeling bad, especially later, and blah, blah, blah. And it keeps going with the cycle of that. Most likely your body is going to get sick because it's hearing all those thoughts or what you're saying out loud, and it cements that reality. So if you let go of this thought pattern, basically, even if you do get sick, it won't last as long. You're not giving those thought patterns any power because you're just going with the flow. You're ensuring your self-care and helping yourself to get better, of course, but you're not going, oh, I'm sick and I'm going to stay this way and it's going to take forever to get over this. You're not having those thought patterns because you let go of that energy. And try it next time when you're getting a cold or you don't feel good, even if you have a bad headache, something like that. Just allow yourself to feel it. Of course, don't ignore it. Do what you need to treat it. But you'll notice that you'll spring back a little bit faster when you stay out of that mentality. So this is just a few of the things that will keep your energy at a higher vibration. Again, remember, we're not always going to be at a high vibration. So if you are at a neutral setting right now, or even at a lower vibration, don't beat yourself up over it. It's okay. We're human. We are going to have fear at times. We are going to have negative feelings. And actually, to be very honest, we're here to experience all of those emotions. It's whether we're reactive or proactive. It's really all in how we act on things and how we think about things. Sorry, I was a little stuttering and stuff. I don't know why I've not been able to be eloquent in how I was speaking today. But I'm still being productive. I'm still showing up and I'm still in a high frequency because I feel really good about bringing content to you guys. And yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day to be alive. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know down below in the comment section what you do to bring up your energy, and maybe we can all learn from each other, see what works for us. So until the next video, I want to wish you love and light. Have a beautiful week, and until the next time, to know thyself is to know thy truth. Namaste. Or where I'm like Porky Pig. Porky Pig is back in town. Ba-da-da-da.